Now, our society is so, as a society, we must admit that we're very materialistic and we're very clutchy with things and money and status. And that's really the way it is in all societies, but focusing on our country. I mean, we're the capitalist country, and I'm all for capitalism. I'm all for the profit motive. But sometimes it can get us too absorbed in ourselves, and we lose our focus. And I kind of divide our basic society, the American culture, in the cultural sense, well, with the three S's, as I would say. I mean, I'm going to say it. I gotta say it. Now, this is just to make a point. I'm not trying to be extreme. Our society is focused so much on three S's. As a culture, we're focused on, well, yeah, sex. And by the way, sex is God's gift to us, and it's very holy. But we just have, as sinners, we have a distorted notion of it. I'm glad you're shaking your head. And then we've got sports. I mean, we are a society that lives, eats, breathes in sports, and that's okay. It's a multi-million, billion-dollar business. But again, the profit motive, and there's really nothing wrong with it. It's just the question of the extremes. And then slop, which is my kind of uncouth way of referring to food.
Slop.
And there's
Get your slop.
yeah. I mean, look at all the restaurants we've got. And again, there's nothing wrong with these things. There's nothing wrong with these things. It's just a matter of extreme. But then, on a higher plane, our country values faith, belief and love in God. It values family, the family. And of course, above all, freedom. We love our freedom. And these three F's, faith, family, freedom, are on a higher plane. I mean, we Americans believe in them as much as they believe in the three S's. And I mentioned them, and I'm not going to mention them again. Say it. We believe in all six of these. The three S's we believe in strongly, and the three F's we believe in strongly. But the problem is there's a tension. There's always a tension between these three. And it's the tension of man's higher nature and man's lower nature. And this is a result of the tension in the nature of man because we are fallen in our sinfulness. But thank God we are redeemed by the blood of Jesus Christ.
That's right.
So to bring this home, the fact is, I'm going to sit down here because I got to read a little bit. I know I have this memorized, but the fact is, as a society, I think the bottom line here, as a society, we tend to be absorbed in these three S's. But as a people, we really do believe in the three F's. Faith, freedom, family. We really believe in these things. The problem is that the more noble aspect of man are not as highly held, as I said before, by the common denominator. The three S's are easy to enjoy, while the three F's are prized but require more effort and thought and to be fully appreciated. And really, that's really the focus of my message, and the fact that as a society, that's what we're challenged with that. And right, it's the baser nature of man versus the higher nature of man. The patriotism and love of country is the higher nature of man. The materialism and the sensualism is as a result of the lower nature of man. But everything is good in God's eyes. It's just there's a tension between good and bad in fallen man. And I think of, to close this out, I think of President Jimmy Carter's famous speech, July 1979. It was called, the speech was called the Energy and National Goals speech. But the newspapers called it the malaise speech because it seemed like the way he came across, it seemed like he was talking about everything bad about America and blaming Americans for being rotten people. But you see, that wasn't his point. His point was very much like what I'm talking about. We have to understand that we're more than our things. We're our values, we're our ideals, we're our brothers and sisters in a common faith. And those are the higher natures, the higher values. They compete with the lower nature and the lower values. And this is our battle. And good luck. But I think we've won, because deep down inside, we know who we are, but we must never forget that ultimately we are loved of God, and He wants the very best for us. And so I guess that's all I really wanted to say.
You said it well. I loved it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. So
So you're a
chaplain's
priest. You were a
thoughts.
priest.